equations from graphs, and we still are having a quiz on Friday over rationals, okay? The 3 assignments that we've been working on are these, okay? These 2 are in already, and then this is from yesterday. Cool. Now, the formula we've been using has x minus h on the bottom, and then k off to the side. What do we know about h? It's a lie. It's opposite, okay? So when it says what is plus h, which way does that go? What do you think? Negative direction, which is which way though? So here's the thing. H, like the word horizontal, starts with an H, is left and right. So if I see plus H, is that left or right? Left. Okay, so go and write that down on your warm-up. You should have that out. Okay, a plus H means it's going to shift left. That's a terrible left. Let me fix that. What about a minus H? What's that going to do? Okay, to the right. And then a plus K. So now K is vertical. Maybe that can help you. Vertical. No. And then a plus K is up because K does not lie, right? And then a minus K goes which direction? Down. Okay. If you're asking, just what happens? Okay. Getting that down. All right, now I'm going to pass this out. What we're doing today is backwards of yesterday. Yesterday was actually, whoa, don't come into that. So again, yesterday we were taking a graph and getting information. Now we're going to be given the equation, given the graph, and we want to get the equation. So instead of being given the equation, we're going to get the equation, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it. You probably already know TBH, but I'm going to make sure you understand, and I'll give you TBH. To be quite honest. TBQH, TBH. Okay, here we go. There we go. This should be short and sweet, and then you can get started on that assignment. I'll give you, and if you didn't finish yesterday's, you'll have time for that. Here we go. I know our time is short because of that fire drill. All right, there's our formula that we start with. Here's the formula we start with. Now, it's asking us, and it's kind of hard to see on your paper, so look up here. The graph is shifted right or left from the axis. So this vertical asymptote is which way, how much? Okay. So this up and down vertical asymptote shifted how much from the y-axis? 1 to the... So it shifted left from the axis. So the dashed one is 1 to the left of the solid one, right? Okay. Now, careful here. What does that mean the h value is if we know h is a lie? So what number? So left one, is that positive one or negative one? That's the question. Positive because it's a lie. Remember, h is a lie. So left would be +1, okay? Let's go ahead and write a little note here. This one is always opposite. We know that, but we have to be reminded, right? Okay, and now what about vertically? So look at the horizontal asymptote. Has that been shifted up or down from the x-axis? What do you think? Okay, up 2. So what's my k value? Regular 2. This one does not lie, right? K does not lie, but h is a lie. Cool. Now, here's the thing. If you know those 2 numbers, you can write the equation. So here's how you write it. Is everyone looking at this? You're going to do this today. F of x, go and write that down. F of x equals. Good. So we're going to use 1 on top. Okay, I know it says A on the formula, but it's a 1. It hasn't been shifted, hasn't been stretched or compressed. On the bottom, we put x, and then we put the opposite, right? And so, yes, down here, since it went to the left, the opposite of left, or the opposite of a negative, we put a +1, okay? So do you see why we did this up here where I'm starring, okay? And then my vertical one goes after the fraction, and since it went up to, +2 goes after, okay? So y'all remember we've been doing this backwards. We've been starting with the equation, getting the sketch. Now we're doing, given the graph, giving the equation, okay? You should be able to go both ways. The big deal is this right here being opposite. Don't forget it, okay? We'll do one more example right below that. So which way has this one been shifted? Left, right? How many units? It's not 0. No. 2 to which way? 2 to the right. Now usually right means positive, so what's my h value? Whole thing. -8, -2. Yeah. Hey, but if you were on time, it would have been different. All right. Now, up or down, shift. How much? What do you think? Up 1. Okay. What's my k value? A regular 1, because k don't lie. Just h. All right. Now, let's write the equation. F of x equals, on top is always, for now, 1. And on the bottom, what do I put? It's -2 because right is opposite. The opposite of going to the right would be a negative, right? So x -2. And then the k value, +1 goes after, okay? Everything's there in the graph that you need to know. Just remember h is a lie, okay? Now, I'll leave this right here, okay? But you're going to use that on this assignment that I'm about to pass out to you right here. But if you haven't finished last week's assignments here or yesterday's, you can work on those first. I know our time is shorter because of drills, but go ahead and get started. Here we go. Hold on 1 second.